Hello Libra, welcome back to Aries Estrella Experimental Explorative Tarot. That's for you, Libra. Justice. What is in the cards for Libra? Ace of Wands, Knight of Pentacles showing up. Ace of Wands, King of Cups showing up. King of Cups, quarter moon, or is it an even light and shadow balance? Libra, what do you need to hear, Libra? Okay, so 8 of Cups, moving on from something. Emotionally, you're not letting something keep you down or back from something. 9 of Pentacles, with that, maybe you're not letting something stop you from building your pentacle tree. This is financial, but also material, environmental abundance. Like that can count as money, but it can also count as your environment. You've cultivated a healthy crop, a healthy space, a healthy growth for your work. Okay. Star. The hope directing towards the light. The justifiable action and idea by the light. What is it? Deus ex machina, the fool. Temperance, a reflection, tempering light and shadow. Queen of Pentacles, King of Wands, and the Sun. This wise action with the cultivating ability and wisdom of the Queen of Pentacles. I'm seeing these as two dynamics you are actively using, Libra. We have the Sun in that mix. Something about your work and the way you balance energies, it brings you a lot of joy. Synchronicity at the bottom of the deck, by the way. You may be seeing synchronicities, angel numbers, 7 of Pentacles, confirmation that you are working in the right direction. Magician, Page of Cups flew out over here. You're working in the right direction. Page of Cups and the Magician. This is striking me as inspiration. You find it. It finds you. That's a lot of cards. This empty block of imagination at the bottom of the deck. Two of Pentacles. Okay. Working with inspiration. This is between two things, two different kinds of things you would know in your situation. But we have a stack of cards here. Whoa, let's look at them. The Knight of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the Nine of Cups, the King of Swords, King of Cups, the Devil, Ten of Pentacles. Is this... Well, there's a couple different ways I'm seeing this. From the King of Cups standpoint, which I believe showed up earlier, did it? I don't know. I forget already. King of Cups. Is the devil in between the King and the Ten of Pentacles, or is the devil presenting a vision of the Ten of Pentacles? Let's look forward. This King of Cups is looking over here at the devil. This could be obsession with the work. Meanwhile, the King of Swords, in his wisdom, Nine of Cups, Ace of Wands, Knight of Swords. Be content with this idea. This fire. Wands is fire. Emotionally, there could be a concern about the Ten of Cups, but mentally, you are sure about something. You're content that it will work, but emotionally, you may be more trolling. So, in the Temperance, we have Hierophant that fell over the Sun and the Two of Pentacles. He fell in reverse, but it also is like a reflection, like water. And the Moon. Oh. Okay. Check this out. Let's see if I can show it. As they fell. The Sun, the Hierophant, Two of Pentacles, and the Moon. This is a working balance, this or that, the Sun or the Moon, masculine, feminine, yin, yang, however you best cooperate with such polarities and every form that they exist in. Nine of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. You become stuck because you're worried about whether or not a good outcome is actually going to manifest in reality. At least that is the idea behind the devil between the King of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. You may want to be emotionally settled and content and assured about your Ten of Pentacles. This legacy. You're concerned about whether or not it's going to happen. This card's sort of like a confirmation, unconscious, if you can see that. Pause. Okay, I tried to adjust the lighting, but it made it worse, so never mind. We'll continue. The unconscious. Perhaps that is where these concerns are hiding, in the unconscious. You can feel it, you know it's there, but visualize it. How do you visualize it? Is it hiding on a dusty old shelf deep in some cavernous mines within the mountain of your mindscapes? Mysticism. Interesting. Aries also had this. Mysticism. What dimension is your imagination? Simplicity at the bottom of the deck. There it is. You can read it now. Simplicity. Simple blank fabric, but in the form of a statue. It's incredible. If you've seen those marble statues where it's someone chiseled in fabric and it looks real, it's amazing. Something about that kind of simplicity. Imagination, 5 of Swords, 4 of Wands. Your 3 of Swords, pain, floating. Imagine it floating on the beach, and up from the beach is this 4 of Wands, this comfortable, stable situation. Imagine with the 2 swords, it's like communicate. What is this floating pain? Write down some ideas. On the other side of these swords is the 4 of Wands. Let's see if we can see that a little better. Sure. Let's switch to another deck for another layer of this message. As always, take what resonates, make use of it for the best of your own mental, personal, spiritual, emotional health. Do not take what I say as a personal affront. I will give you assurance right away that I cannot see you. I do not sense you specifically. That is not in my skill roster of psychic intuitive abilities. At least not enough to really write it down. Level 0. I bring it up because I know it's there. It can be activated by someone who is more practiced and skillful in such abilities. But that's not my forte, you could say. I am more of a facilitator and a generator. I bring the messages because I work with Aries. Her divine chaos, all possibilities. Wow. Move on from nostalgia. I'm reminiscing. All right. Mysticism. The mysticism card got flipped, but we brought it back up. 3 swords. What are the 3 of Swords? Whoa. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. 7 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Wheel of Fortune. fell out over here under my hand as the last card that tumbled. Now, what is this Three of Swords really about? Let's dig deeper. The Hanged Man, Nine of Swords, Five of Wands, Eight of Swords, Eight of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, so this Hanged Man, taking another perspective. This conflict surrounded by swords, 9 and 8 swords. Can you see that? Yes, sort of. 9 of Swords, 5 of Wands, 8 of Swords. And the 8 of Pentacles on the other side. Trapped. 8 of Swords, feeling mentally trapped. 9 of Swords, kind of distraught, losing hope. There's conflict in these sorts of mental conflicts, or contexts. How does Libra get to the other side of this? How does Libra stay on course? Continue building. How does Libra stay on course? How does Libra find the abundance they are looking for? How do they get there? Again, the Sun card over here with the Sun card. And a couple more with that. King of Wands, 8 of Cups, 7 of Cups. Decisive action. To recognize the confusion as physical mass objects. If you look at them, like imagine, working with imagination, imagine your confusion, your emotional worries, just like all of the what ifs. Give them a physical form, a thought form, if you will. You don't have to make a tulpa, just visualize it. The 8 of Cups, like, if you can get it outside of yourself in this imaginational form, from that point, how would you walk away from them? Like, step away. Or let them go. Pick them up with a, what are those things? A pizza pie paddle? It should be big enough to scoop up this dough of doubt. How can you do that with your concerns right now, today? Don't feel too rushed, but today, soon. The Emperor at the bottom of the deck, by the way. Okay. Knight of Cups fell way over here by the wayside, on the side of the moon. What's this about? Knight of Cups. Seven of Pentacles over the 8, showing up reversed, but also with the 5 of Swords. Again, the 5 of Swords. With the Knight of Cups, is this expressing how you feel with yourself about this? Maybe it would be helpful if you repeated some of these things that I am finding in this own search to yourself. Something about the purest effect it has on the body when you actually say something in your environment. It's like sound coding with your own body, the biological layers of life that creates and that is the structure. Right? There's been scientific proof about the effect of words and intention behind the words spoken to water and how it affects the molecules. These vessels, we are bags of mostly water. Consider the effect of actually saying something out loud to yourself instead of just hearing it. It's always, it's one thing to hear it, and that can be great. It can be very helpful. But if you actually speak it, it might be more effective. Working with fire and air, your breath, your voice. I'm going to look at these cards now. King of Swords, the Lovers, Page of Swords, Ten of Cups. Who do you love, Libra? The Lovers, Page of Swords, Ten of Cups, King of Swords. Beep, beep. The Knight of Cups. Is there something you need to express? Is it to someone, or is this the context? If you understand cards enough to understand, then I hope you find your own understanding. I can't speak for you. Wow. Chariot and the Nine of Pentacles as I tried to pick up this deck. Move on. Oops. Sorry about that. Right. Final message from Le Fruma. What message for Libra, Le Fruma? Blood-scented. Okay. You have a sense of who or what. Nothing is forever. Forge room for a new cosmic tune. You're letting go of a past, you could say cycle, pattern. If you feel like something in regards to the Lover's Ten of Cups has been repeating, how can you remove that pattern as a blade from your timeline? Generation? Okay. Forging room for something new. Gift. Gifu. Generosity. And sun. Life force. this is a thick bundle of cards. So many. Well, let's go through them. I will let you decide. See for yourself. Feel. Wealth. Livestock. Tear. Smelt. Megan, thy earthly power. Oops. Dag. Day. Purged. Pure, the fire, the ether life. Broom, butcher's broom, scrubbing. Calc, mortar, anchored. Scrubbing the stuck energies. Erga. Earth's grip. Return. What goes up must come down. So the gift and the life force, this new way, the wealth of what you smelt with your, whoops. Now that you can see, let's go over that again. Give you generosity, the life force. When you remove this old rusty dagger, the wound has room for a golden liquid of life force, a gift of life and healing, restructuring. Tell your body to heal better. It might not be so simple, but I hope you get what I mean. There's wealth in the way you are smelting. You are intentionally smelting daylight. Where there is light, there is shadow. Where there's shadow, there is light. Your ability to recognize, to illuminate with your light where the energies are stuck. You can scrub it clean or clear. Remove the ashes and the filth. You get back to yourself. Maybe that is the Lovers and the Ten of Cups. At least first. In order to exist in a more whole, healthy form of yourself. That's it for now. Thanks, Libra.